Good morning, everybody. It's Mike. It is Friday, the 26th of May. This is our weekly recap. It goes out to everybody on social media, my email list. If you want to join us, come on over to smartoptiontrading.com, click on live trading alerts, and you can join us for $25 for the first 30 days. Cancel anytime. So let's talk about this week. And it's been a very interesting week. Plenty of things to trade as the same names remain in play. You can see here we have the move down. We look like we're going to break down here on Wednesday. We gapped up. We trapped a bunch of people short. Yesterday, we traded in a wide range, but traded higher. And today we've gotten this move up as inflation data hasn't been good, but people don't seem to care. And the debt ceiling seems to be much closer to being resolved. So, nice picks move up here. The SPY pushing up, it takes out 420.72. And then we start looking for the 52-week high area. And that is up at 431.73. Since we're on here, we'll start with this, the Qs. The Qs, big move already, has already taken out the 52-week high and then some. I mean, this is a do not chase candle. You look at this candle, this is the type of candle you got to move down back like this, right? We're just extended here. We're just shooting up now, getting a little bit extended on things here. Let's talk about what's been good this week and what wasn't. It was basically, if you're looking at it, it's been the same names. Meta all week has been trying to break in this gap. Today, it's finally getting into that big gap. This gap runs all the way up until like the 300 area. 260, the next resistance there. Microsoft said, I'm not done. Another massive move on Microsoft all the way up to 331. It's got all-time highs are up around 349 area. Again, wouldn't chase here, but a big gap and go on this. What else did us strong this week? Amazon all week long, kind of in and out, big explosive range break candle here today. Google's been a little quiet this week, not doing much. And then there's NVIDIA. NVIDIA had this incredible move on an earnings report that was a blowout. If you don't know what a blowout report is, you need to go back and you need to read the report completely on NVIDIA and understand what they said. You need to listen to the conference call and understand what they said. You need to understand that right now, they're pretty much the only AI chip maker out there. AMD's working on it. They'll be out later this year. Their sales are through the roof. They blew out their estimates. They beat on gaming. They beat on data center big, and that's where AI is located, right? They beat everywhere. They raised their revenue guidance from 7 billion to 11 billion for next quarter. You don't do that unless you're really sure and have the orders and they say they see supply chain issues as no longer much of a problem. This is a name that, in my opinion, the market holds will eventually go higher, but it could come down. We'll see how it trades. Right now, digesting a move, a massive move. You may also, what else is going on? AMD is going incredibly insane off of this. Look at this gap and go on AMD to 126. Again, you cannot chase moves like this up into these names. The semis have broken out to a 52-week high. Marvel last night, earning report was not as good as it looked, but they mentioned AI and they would double their AI revenue this year. And look at the size of the move, a 26% move at one point on Marvel. So the market here is saying, it likes these AI names, anybody associated with it. The rest of the market, not so much still. Energy, weak and out of play. The financials, weak and out of play. Retail, regional banks remain weak. Biotech remains weak. The industrials, for the most part, remain weak. And again, the Dow not participating in this market, the IWM not participating in this market. But this is the market we have. So right now you got to stick with the names that are working, and those are the big tech names, and that's where they're hiding. That's where their money's at. So I hope you guys had a great week. It is a long weekend. The markets are closed Monday. I'm getting out of here early and having lunch with a friend and then going out and doing some more later. I'll leave screens up for the guys in the room, and I'll catch everybody in the room on Tuesday morning, and I'll do charts on Monday. Everybody have a great weekend.